Hey, what's up, guys? It's Phil Trigger here with another deck profile. Basically, just a revision of my first Go Paladin, so this is V2. So yeah, let's get started. Starter is Criff, basically the only starter we have right now. Very good. Just good for the Superior Ride. You're not always going to get the Superior Ride, but it's a nice thing to get off, especially if you go first turn. But yeah. Then we have for our Trigger lineup. 4 heal, 4 draw, and a crit. I was messing around with stands for a bit, but stands are pretty useless in this deck. The only reason you want stands is to stand up Vivian, and even then, it's not too good. So crit's basically the way to go if you want to go with it. It's very straightforward and just very aggressive. Then we have 4 marks. Basically, you need these because of all the limit breakers running around. 4 dagger. People are going to get on my ass for this a lot. Dagger's not bad. He's definitely better than Nemu because she'll hardly ever go off, and Dagger's basically the same booster, but he can go a little higher if you counterblast. And also remember his effect stacks, so you can counterblast twice, make a bowman 21, and it'll just be it's situational, and you won't always want to get it off. It's not the ideal play, but if you ever need it, it's right there. Then we have 4 Gareth, just staple. Also a piece for the Superior Ride, and then we have 2 Tron. It's really all you need, just to back the Vanguard. Then for grade 2s, we have 4 Bowman, another staple / piece of the Superior Ride. Just a very good card overall. 3 Trip, Damage and Flipper. I don't like to rely on her too much. She's not that strong, and her effect hardly goes off because my opponent will be like, oh yeah, no. So she's in there just if I can get it, but most of the time I really don't rely on getting her off. Then we have Vivian, just a good combo card early game. Late game, it's a little weak. Because I'll have a developed field, so I'm only running 2 for that reason. It's pretty good because most of all my boosters are 7 and above, so I can hit those magic numbers and at least force out a trigger from my opponent every now and then. Then we have 2 Nemean Lions. The reason I run these is simply because I had a discussion with a buddy of mine, and he made a good point. It's a unit, but you don't have to guard it and expect it to be a 10k shield. It's just a 10k shield as a bonus, so treat it as just a normal G2, and you're fine. It hasn't been active, I gotta say. It did save me for a couple games, but overall I haven't played it too much. Still gotta do a little bit of testing, but so far it's doing pretty well. And then for our grade 3 lineup, we have 3 Azel. The reason I run 3, not 2, is because 3, I like it. It's another 10k as a rear guard. Plus, it's just it's my best Vanguard right now. Like, it's the best one to ride. Garmor's okay, but Azel's just so much better. Then we have 3 Garmor. 3 Garmor simply because his effect is amazing early game, and he's also just really good to run. And then we have 2 Sagamore, best G3 rear guard in my opinion right now. We don't have Destroyer yet, so Sagamore's pretty sweet, and it's only 1 counterblast, which is pretty economic and pretty cheap. Overall, the deck runs very nicely. Just does what GPs are supposed to do. I play the deck very defensively and very conservatively. And yeah, it's just super good. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please don't forget to comment down below, right there. And yeah, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Fail Trigger out.